What's good, everybody? Welcome back to CEO 2018, the first stop on the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. I'm Sage, and this is
Ringe.
And we are here with more matches. This match we're having is going to be so good. Sonic Fox versus Alioune, all the way from France. It's a match of Mix versus Mix. Oh, that was the start of the match, Mix. Did you see that?
Wanted the handshake, closed fists only.
And he tried to vanish, and then he tried a 2H and went the wrong direction, so he held the vanish, and then I was like, oh, I don't even know what's going on.
Here we go, yeah, they've been waiting to get straight into it, so fist bump has been completed. You got Sonic Fox versus Alioune.
I'm happy that Sonic Fox went for the handshake. Respectable. Alioune was like, yeah, I don't trust your American grubby hands.
Then this is to get into top 24, which will begin in just a little while, 8 p.m. Eastern, in about an hour.
Yeah, one of those matches that I don't know if anybody would have had on their brackets, but I'm excited that we got it, especially after seeing the dishwasher gloves in work from Big Old Boo. All right, sets up there. Yeah, 2H puts you airborne, right? Which means that you can use the air version of 17's assist with Android 18. Always nice.
Ooh, beautiful raw tag timing from Alioune.
Drop him, Vegeta assist. Throw that belly fat. We'll see what the mix-up's going to be. Back to the front. Sonic Fox got mixed, but that might be your only opportunity. You have to capitalize on those.
Exactly, especially against an opponent as dangerous as Sonic Fox. You know once you're in an opportunity where you got to block, he's not going to let you play.
Yep, spends the level 3. Immediately go for this mid-screen left, right, up, down, north, south, east, west.
Every which way.
Where's the mix-up going to hit? In the front. Yeah, that hit southwest, California.
Every time, people not expecting it. They see
he was
the
holding
jump
Florida,
up.
but it hit him the other side. It happens. Calls that 17 assist block on the Vegeta. Sonic Fox very good about waiting out the Vegeta. The reset with 21 here. He's got bar to spend. And he's going to spend it.
Yeah, level 3, not even going to want to bother with bringing in Vegeta on point. Rather spend the extra bar and ensure that he keeps Android 21 from the next character.
And those brown pants she has, like the joggers, the harem pants, those look comfortable.
They look so comfortable.
See, they might be really nice in this humidity.
Yeah.
Drop them. Yeah, I like that the backdash to try to chase the attack forward, and Sonic Fox, rare that he loses a clash, I feel like. Sparks up.
Yeah, Alioune wants to make sure the cell goes down here with the Vegeta extension at the very end. He's going to do so.
Yeah, more than enough damage, right? She hurts, and that's before she activates sparking.
Now, Alioune actually okay with bringing in Vegeta on point. Maybe wanted to conserve the meter, maybe just with the fact that it only has one character left. Be more of a fair matchup for Vegeta.
Runs under, just trying to keep it slow. Looking for that air throw, actually. Sonic Fox on this solo Kid Buu. I like that pickup with the super dash. H-ball. And the Dragon Rush, nice break. All right, he's going to get the vanish confirmed.
Yeah, Sonic Fox still has the sparking available. Once you get in the corner, you got to be wary of that cross-up ball, but nice wake-up timing from Alioune. Actually gets him out of the scenario. Instant air dash over the crouch medium as well.
Yeah, going to take the drop here. Level 1, level 3. Yeah, of course, get that extra damage before Sonic Fox activates the sparking.
I want to see if he baits out Sonic Fox's sparking here. No, does not. Just try to go with the Ogi situation.
Sick confirm, and he gets a side switch after he's so aware. Runs up, looks for that Ogi, finds the meaty, try to wake up with a button. Gonna kill off the 21 here, and forced to be a solo Vegeta. Level 3 Majin Okaba, that screen.
Drop it on her. We got solo character versus solo character. Sonic Fox sparking still activated as well.
Oh yeah, big hit. If he finds any kind of opportunity here, that Vegeta's gonna bleed. Spends the vanish here, a little bit of damage. A big bang to try to waste down some of that spark. Sonic Fox, I think, forcing the grounded S2S a little too much, but gets that stomp anyway. Caught him walking back. He's got bar to spend on the level 3.
Once again, you get Sonic Fox using the air version of the level 3. Trying to ensure that he gets a stronger mix-up game.
Backs up, Dragon Rush, what a break! He was ready for it. This is a one-hit game here, no uppercut, H-Mystic Ball, Sonic Fox with meter to spend, although it's gonna be close, and that'll do it. The tail and Sonic Fox, first game with a comeback.
Yeah, I thought I thought Aliyun was going to react with a DP, but the Key Blaster was coming out and Super Dash going right through it.
Yeah, and if you're Aliyun, that was your game, right?
Yeah.
You're winning that game. You have the big lead against the solo Kid Buu. Everything you want against Sonic Fox, right? You get put in the opportune position, and now you got to deal with the 18 back on point. Going to run the mix up here. Barrier, he was trying to bait the reflect, but how did he call out that tag? Maybe he was looking at the life bars actually to see, oh, empty low afterwards. Missed the combo opportunity, but he still has the assist, plus the Kid Buu. Guard cancel is going to be punished. And this is how Sonic Fox looks when he is steamrolled.
Gonna get the smash knockdown again. As Celis is available, you are not out of this mix-up yet. Oh, and just as she lands, the stand low once more.
And that's where you want to wiggle. That's where you're like, I should up back, I should get out of here. Sonic Fox just catches, level one, and that'll close it out. And now, you have the pleasure of dealing with Cell with that Kid Buu assist as well, right? Bad position to be.
Yeah, we saw Beyond Toxin use the barrier assist very well earlier as well. Sonic Fox, a big believer in that himself.
Yeah, it's a great assist defensively, right? Already catch counter pokes. Gonna drop this big Buu here. This is the character I think Sonic Fox has to get rid of real quick, right? We've seen how obviously dangerous he can be if he can run some offense, run the level 3, force the mix-up. It's gonna pull him forward so that he has like the same mix-up. Regardless, no matter where he is on the screen, empty jump low, nice block, guard cancel, gets chewed up by that 17 assist.
Ooh, just ended up catching him low.
Yeah, and I think Sonic Fox has realized that Aliyun is not down tech and reflecting, right? Yeah, if he doesn't know how to stop that M call in the air, just keep going to it over and over and over.
You see Aliyun, he's still not turning to that strategy. Ends up popping the sparking. Direct Z change into Majin Buu.
Air dashes in, and the reversal level 3. Sonic Fox calls it out. He's so good at that.
Yeah, he's so smart about when to use reversal level 3 and whatnot. He knew that Aliyun wanted to make the most of that sparking time left. There was no way he was going to back off.
And that air dash in. This is going to finish off Majin Buu here. And that's solo Vegeta. All 3 characters for Sonic and sparking. Any hit, you can spark up, build a ton of bar, try to close it out. Super dash gets air to air.
Spin the level 3, wants that hard knockdown. Not quite going to put 18 away.
Wake up 2-8. This guy's Sonic Fox. What are you doing? Tag, gets away with it.
Yeah, trying to call out the instant air dash setup. Wow, speaking of instant air dashes.
That awareness of screen positioning and its frame advantage is like, that's what makes Sonic Fox, right? That kind of positional awareness to know that he has enough plus frames to get away with that. Level 1 again, cycles all the way through. Oh, he flips out.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure how the Human Extinction and the 18 Super were going to interact.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted double super and he didn't time it quite right. Run under again from Sonic Fox. Command throw, step on.
Oh, the step on the back of the neck. Android 18 puts Vegeta down. I mean, that's canon.
Yeah, and Sonic Fox, of course, his positional awareness is so excellent. He blocks something he knows, oh, you're negative. Run under you, instant air dash to the other side.
Yeah, right there. Perfect timing. I think Hook Gang God is another person very good at doing that, recognizing when you're going to land, what side he's on, and where he's going to be able to instant air dash cross you up. And great stuff from Sonic Fox. And moving on our winners bracket.
Yeah, that's one of those mix-ups where like your awareness is really next level.
Yeah.
Right? So you're just so familiar with each and every scenario that the game can throw at you that nothing can surprise you, right? You're always ready for those situations. The only situations he's not ready for is when it's just straight up mix-up. Yeah. When it's 50-50, you just got to guess. But we have some losers top 24 qualifier action coming up soon. Beyond Toxin, we saw go to the loser bracket by Cloud805. He's going to be playing up against Random Fiend, who lost to Hook Gang God earlier. We're going to have Mike and Ike, who lost earlier, playing up against Fame96, who've seen play a few times on the stream so far. There's some winners matches that I would love to see as well. The Moke versus Chris G match. It's another top 24 qualifier on winner's side.
Still depends. Oh, it looks like Chris G has some other obligations that he has to take care of first before he gets to his Dragon Ball FighterZ match.
A man of many talents, obviously, so his time is split all over the place.
So we'll see him in a bit up against Moke. As you mentioned, that's the classic, right? Trunks boys. Well, we got Beyond Toxin versus Random Fiend up now. Beyond Toxin fell to Cloud805 in a heartbreaker of a first game and then really couldn't regain any momentum in the second.
Yeah, it's tough, man. You just put in one of those positions where it's up to you to bring it all the way back. An announcer is always like the phrase. Did you imagine that? A fierce showdown is about to begin. Level 1. Man, I can't imagine speaking in that voice all the time.
No,
that seems so stressful. Beyond Toxic.
Reminds me of Golden Boy. Charles the Golden Boy.
I don't know how they do that voice. Well, unless it's your natural voice, then that's like, all right, well.
Ooh, just dashing up, trying to get Random Fiend to press a button, but
yeah, sometimes the dash up in the face, like into a medium, is like air dash M, just missed input. Dragon Rush. You can't even see the green startup behind that green barrier. Perfect attack for the setup here. Solo Bardock. Yeah, punishes the guard cancel, but he didn't quite see it in time. Maybe a snap. Oh, yeah, it's really hard to time that. Whoa. Runs under, clean 2H, immediate snap, bring him back in. Level 1 in the air. Yeah, he got him.
And of course, only blue life because it was invincible on startup. Try to cancel to the Dragon Rush a little bit too early.
Tries to snipe him running in. Staggered low pressure. Sparks. Holds the vanish. All right, this is huge. He's going to build up the 3 bars here or be close.
Definitely with the fact that he has the sparking activated, builds even more.
Another level 1 after this. Still probably not going to be enough, but he gets a mix up here. Dragon Rush. What a call out.
Good stuff from Random Fiend, able to get the air Dragon Rush. I honestly was expecting a spark from Beyond Toxin, but going to keep it holstered for now.
Yeah, 18 in now. The character that we've seen Toxin have been playing for so long, right? This is a character I feel like maybe the MVP of this team. Overhead, nice block. Yeah, Goku Black mix-ups a little kind of on the nose with how he pressures.
Yeah, the stand light though, good hitbox on it, able to beat out the slide incoming.
Yeah, level 3, and that extra damage, get 18 back in there.
Someone with the potent mix-ups.
Yeah, he just likes to go meaty mix-up into the air dash setup, right? That's kind of the Toxin way of doing things, unlike Sonic Fox. Yeah, got grounded 8, probably a misinput, was maybe expecting to fall down, and it's that light with Bardock.
Always rearing his ugly head. We got a level 3 on deck. He wants to spin it. No. Yeah, we've seen Random Fiend be pretty conservative with the meter. Usually just taking the whiff medium Rebellion Spear mix up without the level 3 first.
Yeah, gonna go up to the air. See if he gets the extension here. Yep, Goku Black down there. Pulls him down, takes that knockdown. He's got so much meter. Level 3 after the Javelin. And the question always, does he activate the sparking or not? He does.
Classic preserving the life of the Goku Black, and as he lands, able to connect another stand light. Has so much meter on deck.
Spend the level 3, yeah. More that last hit connects. Try to milk as much damage as you can. And it's enough, so he gets the kill, although sparking is about to run out.
Just enough. Able to down sell on the very last hit of the level 3. Sparking just about up as well.
Yeah, and in terms of mix-up here, right, Toxin obviously has the advantage, although I think Bardock may be a little bit stronger in terms of controlling how this match is going to play on the ground. Oh, lands. It was a reset. He had the jump H, didn't expect it. Gets Bardock out of there. He's so low on life. Guard cancel, gets away with it.
Yeah, I like that. Just going into the medium God Slicer for the slide knockdown.
Yeah, the damage at that point inconsequential. He's going to have 4 bars here. He could go for the level 1 and the level 3 again.
Again, Holy Light Grenade usually doing more damage than that level 1, but it's pretty funky to combo off of with another super. So instead, just keeping it clean, going into the level 3 with Android 18. Taking down Random Fiend.
Yeah, just imagining the bounce off the Holy Light Grenade with the level 3 might be a little weird, right? So just go for it. Barrier runs up, Dragon Rush, clean break.
So 17 got her back. And Goku Black as well. Still has 2 assists despite being down a character.
Tried that command throw, just gets out of there. 17 assists, and yeah, of course, that standing L from her pretty far ranging, right? She has
exactly.
Long limbs.
Right there, it wasn't about it being a standing low. It was about the horizontal spacing on it, yeah.
Exactly, just happened to reach in time.
1-0 for Beyond Toxin again. Florida boy, got the whole state on his back. Only 20 years old. Already an incredibly successful fighting game player.
That was a great block barrier. You see defensively Toxin using that barrier so much.
Random, he actually got the second hit of the auto combo, but didn't believe.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was going to connect. Sometimes you just go for the reset thinking like, all right, well, I still have some time to get pressure in. You don't expect it to hit. Oh, waited so long, but the stagger. Toxin was ready for it. Finds that crouching L. Tagging to 18 to run the mix-up.
Use advantage, put him back towards the corner.
Rolling crush, yeah. Her air option's not as good as her ability to control once she knocks it down. She kind of doesn't have the strongest air option, especially post super dash and to deal with the super dash in the air.
That chum jab. Goku Black able to stuff the raw attack attempt, but of course, scuffing those same shoes.
Down tech, yeah, tries to check after. Got him. You don't even see it start up, right? The screen is just green in that area, so you don't see the startup of the Dragon Rush as he rushes forward.
Directly into Goku Black now. Wants to conserve the meter.
You see her eyes glowing from that light right there. Yeah, the explosion from 17 out of range.
And that's exactly why he wanted to conserve the meter, right? He wanted that one bar to call it Android 17.
Mandro missed the timing on the vanish afterwards.
Yeah, would have been able to do enough damage to bring down the Bardock, but again, just slightly mistimed. North-south super dash, catching the dash under.
Then M God slice in 2 bars, just goes for the teleport setup, vanishes out of that. Ooh, and that's the classic, right?
Yeah, reflecting a crouch medium. Usually pretty decent, but loses to raw attacks.
Takes that God Slicer, runs up, tries to find something, goes low again. Another one spaces it out. Could have got a punish. Ooh, for that other side, 18 is punish here, yeah. And he got a good punish too, sending him more damage than if he would have got a white light.
Ooh, Humble ends up falling out. It's the air dashes on both sides.
Yeah, expensive advantage.
More shoes getting scuffed.
Should still be alive here. Not enough bar to close it out, but he does get Cell out of there. I think Beyond Toxin is probably thinking the same right now. Yeah, he gets 18 back in. Wow, blue combo, and he's gonna. Oh, he could have snapped for it, but chooses not to. He's so low already.
Oh, doesn't time the overhead properly. He got the hit. Wow, just a walk back Dragon Rush.
Yeah, beat the down jab actually. So the startup of it come out. You get level 1, level 3. Which goes to level 3 right away. He's gonna live because of it. Oh, tick. That was so sick. Standing M into the command throw.
And you saw Random Fiend actually walk forward. He was looking for the guard cancel right there. That's why.
Barrier does not heat up the vanish. Reflect. It worked out barely at the end. So that barrier again. Maybe expecting a reversal button. Nice break again. He's ready for it. Dive kick gets eaten up. Overhead, nice, yeah. There's a lot of time to combo out of that Bardock assist actually. More hits than you'd expect for something that's so quick. Level 3, spend it.
He had the safe jump opportunity next as well. He went with the blade air dash. We got a spark from Toxin though. Wants to keep his whole team intact, but as he lands, does not block the crouch medium.
Yeah, and that's humongous because Sparking's running out here. Already gone. Gonna spend 2 level 1s. Trying to close it out, not quite enough, and he backs off looking for the tag, I think. There it is, calls it out, both hands.
And that's the unfortunate part about having the 18 assist being the one that covers you, right? It doesn't actually actively put the opponent in block stun, so still susceptible to the 2H on a raw tag.
Yeah, exactly. Celis has always tried to Dragon Rush, but got too far under. Momentum carried a little too far for running forward. Level 1, he can kill here.
He most definitely will. Choosing to spin to level 3, wants to be extra sure.
Yeah, and that's going to put him at a character advantage, but not in terms of sparking, which is such a huge resource when Cell has more life than the both of them combined.
Ooh, lets the air S rock beyond Toxin, able to punish it with an air jab.
Yeah, and the sparking, you know, is such a big threat. He wakes up with a barrier assist. He tried the 2H. That was a good attempt from Toxin.
That was a really good awareness from Ranify, knowing that the S was going to be eaten by the barrier and it held the vanish. Not get hit by the 2H.
Level 18 here. This is a scary place to be. The barrier in the air. Yeah, goes for it again. Oh, air dash over does not get the combo. Solo guard cancel. Surprised he gave him the corner positioning, actually. Could have set him up with 17.
Yeah, you can see that way he just up-tech double jump. He actually got out of the next 17 mix-up because of it.
All right, solo guard cancel whiff, and Sparking is out now.
Oh, he actually caught the start of the ARS.
God, rolling crush doesn't combo, though. Toxin runs up Dragon. What a break.
Aware.
Oh, runs into it again, and the super dash gets Toxin eaten up.
Now some of the Northeast boys showing the compadre, the support.
Man, he made it up to the stage real quick. Man has fast walk speed, that's for sure. Or he's super dash, I don't even know.
Toxin some rather furious head shakes there as he drank the H2O. Knows he had the game, especially with that corner positioning. Tried to get the mid-screen mix-ups, but when you're just solo 17 or solo 18 like that, calling 17, it's tough to truly lock down the opponent mid-screen without using a level 3 first or something like that.
Man, Toxin is really deep in thought, you can see it. Grabbing the chin.
To the rocky field we go.
Yeah, and I feel like he was playing that game just fine, right? Like, the adjustment was just, you know, you got clipped by one super dash at the tail end that cost you the match. These things happen, right? Just that kind of patience, waiting them out.
Yeah, this is, of course, a top 24 qualifying match. So Toxin, so make sure he considers every possibility before going back into game 3. You're not going to get another chance here. Again, this is loser's bracket. Loser goes home.
Dragon rush, good break.
Random Fiend getting the first strike. Yeah, it's going to be a long way, or a much longer way home for him than it is for Beyond Toxin.
Yeah, there's the assist to help him out. That beam assist. Nice thing about situations like people super dashing or tagging, which you just saw right there. Vanish out of there. No 2H. I'm surprised. If you can block it, you should probably be 2Hing.
Yeah, especially because he actually did like an empty vanish or an empty air dash. I thought he was going to be prepared for the 2H afterwards.
Yeah, sets him up with a dive kick. I like it. Vanish out of the corner. This time he waited. He was like, all right, you're going to vanish. I'm going to punt him.
He doesn't recover in time from the stand medium to punish the guard cancel.
Man, he literally baited it again, but this time just went for the reflect. Barrier, yeah, you can't get too antsy with the buttons on the way down.
Use like out slice into a holy light grenade. Ooh, double up.
17 assists after to lock him down. No assist available, yeah, just 17, which he vanishes out of. Nice
my
block.
goodness, I've been impressed with Beyond Toxin's blocks all day.
Zealous try to cover him after the whip God Slicer. A little too far for that 2M. Backdash and the reflect into the Rebellion Spear. Can't wiggle there. There's nowhere to go.
Ooh, all right, just dashing straight under.
He just ran the whole screen, actually. He's like, I'm out of here. I'll see you next CEO.
H mixer as well. Oh, tried to call 17 from the top rope, but bypasses him with a 2H.
Boom, 2 hits, beam. He gets the Dragon Rush after. Another level 1, gonna be close, not enough. Down tech tags out and he escapes. Yeah, don't win the dive kick, right? So beats the super dash, but
just barely catches Bardock as well with the level 3.
Throws that X projectile, runs in behind it. Ooh, we got him, man. He just fell. I like that Toxin didn't do anything fancy. He just fell out of the sky. Empty, waited him out. Holy light grenade. He called for the Celis is down there for extra damage. Still not enough. And he got the 2H, but snap right away. Air level 1, maybe? No, he respected it, and that gets him killed.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Random Fiend, great timing as soon as he lands to get the stand light out, but raw tag here from Beyond Toxin avoids the Rebellion Spirit, actually punishes the recovery.
Yeah, you can tell he was ready for it. He's like, all right, you're going to come in with a level 1. I'm going to block and punish you. Just came in with nothing.
Great Abar from Beyond Toxin right there. Perfect crouch L mash. Knows that the beam assist doesn't have a lot of blocks done as well. It's a very common tactic to Dragon Rush afterwards, but he drops the combo.
Yeah, this is huge. You can drop him and go for the level 3. He's going to do so probably with Goku Black instead for the mix-up. Get Cell out of there for a bit. And Beyond Toxin, again, a big lead.
Dragon Rush after the D-Blast. Good awareness. Great protect.
And there it is, that air dash H falls after the assist. And that's the nice thing about 18, using that assist in the air to kind of halt your momentum. Level 3. Set up here. Well, missed it. It looked like the 17 call didn't come out. Goes low again. One more assist. Sets him up. Air dash this time. And Toxin with a huge lead.
Yeah, making the most out of the last mix-up. Now random team just has the Cell. Does have level 3 sparking, but yeah, it's a very common round starter for Toxin. He has 18 on point. Using the barrier plus the beam assist call. Very safe. Vanishes. Actually hits him out of the 2H.
Holds the vanish. Toxin jumps out of there. 17 comes to save the day. 2H. Super dash cancel. God.
Well, surprisingly, you usually see the 2H before the super dash connects, but afterwards caught Beyond Toxin trying to fall with the buttons.
2H, nice call. And he's going to be able to burn through the sparking on the health bar. Beyond Toxin moving on in the top 24 losers side. So he's got a few more matches, maybe 2 to 3 left before he's in that top 8.
We have the Florida boy has made it to top 24, so he's going to be coming up again in a little while, of course, once we get the top 24 action underway. But we still got a couple of matches to go before we figure out the complete bracket, of course. I believe it's going to be Mike and Ike versus Fame 96 up next, and we still have the Moke versus Chris G match on deck. But again, you know, other obligations, keeping that match from being on stream at the moment. But yeah, we will definitely have that.
Oh yeah, and Echo Fox Momochi's going to be playing in that losers bracket too. I'm excited to see that guy. He lost in pools earlier on. I'm trying to think about who he lost to.
I cannot recall at the moment, but yeah.
It was somebody else who was very talented. I remember seeing the match thinking like, oh, this could go either way. Especially with how Momochi is pulled in all directions, like Chris, plays a bunch of different games. Mike and Ike, we saw earlier today. Maybe he was the one who beat Momochi, actually, now that I think back to it.
You know, you might be right.
Yeah, I think he was, yeah. He's playing up against Fame now, which is, like, the thing about a team like Momochi's or many of the other teams you run into, you probably played against it before, but Fame's team is like one of those teams where you're like, my Blue Jita experience is not as high as it probably should be. Or my Vegito experience, right? Like, that stuff starts to add up.
Yeah, man, Fame 96 was an advocate for the Blues at the very beginning of the game, right? And has since. I don't think he has Goku Blue on his team anymore, at least from what I've seen. But that Blue Jita usually still on point. Lethal mix-ups as well. He really gets you to lock down, and using the Rekka series, he can make a pretty devastating high-low mix-up out of it. So
yeah, and then he brings out the Dragon Rush once you're trying to see, like, all right, is he going to be upside down left? Oh god, it's already too late.
Oh no,
and you just get clipped. You're like, well, all right, well, he got me. And that's how it is sometimes, right? You're looking for that one mix-up, you're looking for something, and then you just get smoked. You're like, all right, well, these things seem to happen. Another interesting match, obviously, top 24. Vegito, a character that is newer, like some Moss we saw from Timo earlier when he got sent to the losers by those big old yellow gloves. As yellow as the sweater I'm wearing.
We'll see how it goes again. Yeah, as you mentioned, Vegito, one of the newest DLC characters. That 5L already rearing its head. Really puts you into long block streams from pretty much any height because of it.
Yeah, you see that jump back sword, use that level 1 to get the knockdown. Out of the air. That's his best option really there to get the knockdown. Whiff on the 5. But that's one thing about Vegito. 5L, great for locking you down, but if it misses, he is stuck for so long. The whiff recovery is tremendous.
Yeah, Mike and I could have fell with a button rather than vanishing and got a full punish because of it.
2H, yep. I'm surprised he didn't hit confirm into the rolling club.
It's very hard to press buttons after a block super dash or to back dash after a vanish against that 5L you just saw.
2H whiff, yeah, late vanish there. Air dash afterwards. He tried to call an assist defensively, it looks like, bring out the Vegeta. Waits for the sparking. Yeah, that was a great choice, right? He's like, all right, let me let you bait out something. I'll let you spend it. Kid Buu for the assist. Vanish. I'm surprised he didn't 2H it. There's a go with the smash.
Great stuff from Fame. Recognizing how close he was to the corner right there, going into the optimal combo. Ends up dropping it, though. Kind of turning it into a mix-up via cell assist.
Yeah, cut him up with the Rekka. Double reflect. That was great, actually. The whiff punish after, and he still has both assists, too. I imagine we're going to see him get Cell out of here with the Z-change. Yep, scream at him.
Level 3 knocked down.
And it runs up, goes for the meat. He was actually intending, he'd already gone for the mix-up in his head, right? He's like, all right, I'm going to run up. He's going to block this. I'll go for the mix-up. No big deal. But he planned it instead of seeing what was on the screen first. Gallic gun. Brings out the sword. And he gets another one. And energy field. Not going to kill, though.
Trying to do as much damage as possible. And he lands into the jab once again. Another counter here from Mike Knight.
Yeah, Fame actually tried to hit confirm that air series, but it was against the assist. Them costing him after jab check. Oh, they both trade. Air key blast with no punish. A tag in. Bit of a scramble. He wasn't ready for that. Neither of them canceling into the 2H. And the accidental whiff gets whiff punished. He's going to wreck him out of the sky. Gets the kill with the blue Vegeta here. You see the way he falls out of the sky? He's like he's flexed and he's holding his hands up. It's like Yipes at the gym. He grabbed him. And he's going to spend the level 1 here. Beat him back into the ground.
Niagara pummel.
Pummel him into the... That's the way to do it, right? Why fly him back down to the ground?
Ooh. Big 96 straight instant air dash on Mike and Ike. Already with an anti-air.
Barks up. He's got so much bar to spend here. Level 1 here.
Niagara pummel again.
Energy field. Bring out the sword. Wow, he got the 5L afterwards, too. Wow. Yeah, that was a ton of damage, right? He knows that his opponent doesn't have sparking, so he's okay with it not killing because, you know, he just shaved off a ton of life.
Mike actually spin the level 3. Close enough to the ground where he will get a hard knockdown.
Dragon Rush could break. That was basically the main mix-up you were worried about. Not much else there was that threatening. Takes the vanish. Drop him with that air 2H. Fall for something, but... Oh, he got under. He snuck under.
He did.
The perfect body. Drop him all the way down. You see him right in the middle of the back. Lays his fist into him. Vegito's too cool, man.
And Fame got to feel good at after that game. Didn't drop a single character to Mike and Ike. And this is losers top 24 qualifying match.
Baits out the Vegeta assist. Hangs in the air by whiffing that sword. It's a good choice, actually. Yeah, tries to confirm off cell assist. Low hit stun, not always easy to do. You got to be like kind of preemptive about it almost. Yeah, 2L. It'll beat a lot of counter poke attempts, right? So although it's not a traditional 2L, it has some good options.
Yeah, it usually will beat the opponent's 2L. You just got to make the right read.
Goes for the Mystic Ball. I like the late rise to try to beat it. Brings in Blue Vegeta now. Angled Key Blast, which are good at keeping people out and preventing them from approaching. It runs up Big Bang. He had the coverage with Cell. 2H. Yeah, he's ready. Both boots on the floor. And then both boots right in Cell's back. Oh, we try to wake up perfect attack. Yeah, only going to lose if he's going up in the air, right? Just keep it nice and meaty. You'll be all right.
Precise.
There it is.
That means Mike and Ike wasted a meter as well. Oh, okay.
Snap. There's so much blue life on Cell's side. Yeah, snap him back in.
Walking Mike and Ike out from any assist calls as well. You just got to hold all this by yourself.
Vegito assist is available. Oh, air dash over. Doesn't get the combo. Sparks to keep him alive. Big bang. Big whiff, though. All right, gets the vanish confirmed. And jump cancels instead for the reset. Falls down. He's like, what would be the best option? Probably super dash. Just going to go with that.
Now Fame takes down one character. Mike and Ike 2 left with no sparking.
On those air key blast, drops both hands with that H. Reflect into the whiff punish. Textbook as ever.
4 bars. Not going to spin any of it. A delayed rise going to allow Fame 96 to take the offensive momentum for himself. And yeah, after the Rekkas and the cell assist, got to guess high or low.
That spends that level 3. Hands together. The final coming on the high. Runs up. Oh, beats it again. That's the strength of that 2L. You always think to yourself, oh, he's not doing anything, crouching light, right? Or tech, and he just jumps over it and puts the hands on you. And he holds his hand behind his back and he kicks it.
Low crush-like properties.
2H, what a call out. Whiffs the air throw to get out of there. I like that choice a lot from Fame.
Again, Mike and Ike using the level 3 this close to the ground to get the hard knockdown. Very good timing on that crouch light, but the stand light from Fame 96.
And Vito projectile actually really strong in the neutral. It covers a lot, covers a big angle. Jump back tag, really snap even. He might try at this point, yeah. Hard to do on the ground though.
Yeah. In that situation, I believe you need like a very small micro dash to connect it.
Air dash. He has the Rekka available to cut him up, and that's what he was going to go for because he had the Vegito assist as well. See Fame slowing things down here. You know he's got the lead. Both of those double key blasts to try to keep him out. Cuts him with the Rekka. Goes low there after the whiff H. Empty low again, but this time reversal super dash on defense, changing up his option.
Yeah, super smart stuff from Mike, and I knew that the only assist he had available to cover him at that point was Vegito, which you can super dash through.
Almost got to the other side. Yeah, his crouching L whiff, so he's like, maybe I should hit my longer range, but since we have the same attack, crouching L. Caught him, and yeah, Spark Up immediately, so much meter on deck. He can double sword or level 3.
Yeah, you just have to watch your demise here.
2 of them. Brings him all the way back down to the ground. And that level 3 from Cell, that's going to do it. Fame 96 over Mike and Ike for top 24 losers side.
So look, Kamehameha indeed. Fame 96 vanquishes another opponent and moves on. Still alive here. Saga 1 of the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. And just to update you guys, it looks like Chris G and Moke, unfortunately, is taking place off stream, so don't expect that one.
But the winner will still be playing in top 24
exactly.
in winner's side right after the next match we're going to have. Of course, the next match will be the last match before top 24. After that, all matches in winner's side will qualify you for the top 8 automatically, and the loser side, they got to slog through it. We'll be playing through from 8 to 10, maybe even later if we're trying to get through some of those matches.
Yeah,
and then,
we'll see.
Tomorrow, we are going to be having Dragon Ball FighterZ 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is it's about 7:50 right now Eastern time. All right, so just for reference for those of you in different time zones trying to set your alarm clocks, man. I don't know why I'm doing it manually. You just do it on your phone like a normal person, but you know. Wind your clock, I don't know, maybe.
Old-timey stuff? Nah.
I like old-timey stuff.
Yeah, you have a good old-timey.
Yeah, I have a watch that's digital and it has a like old-timey clock face.
Oh my goodness. That's your aesthetic. I can understand.
Yeah, I kind of old-timey. That's my sort of thing. I'm wearing bright yellow with blue pants.
Taking some
pages nice and old-timey. Because they didn't know how to match in the old times.
Taking some pages out of Logan's book?
No, it's just like a pastel. It's a very bright outfit. White shoes.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking all right. Looking all right.
I just like the hoodie, and honestly, I was very cold. It's cold. It's cold in here in this venue. I'll be honest.
The convention center AC is kicking.
It is roaring. What's messed up? I gotta tell you guys the weirdest experience. I walked outside. We went to go get food. It's like 89 degrees, 100% humidity, and thunderstorms. How am I supposed to prepare for that? I'm in a t-shirt and I walk outside and it's just pouring rain on me, but I'm hot. I'm like, ugh. My body didn't know what to do.
You're talking to F-word about it, right? He was like, it's kind of like a shower. I was like, no, it's not, because the rain's still cold.
The rain is cold.
It's not like a warm shower.
It's hot outside. Like, your body just can't react. Yeah. What are you supposed to do to that?
We'll see who can react better in this matchup between Rival and Momochi, because this is loser's top 24 qualifier. Whoever falls goes home.
Humidity sucks.
Yes.
It's horrible.
Very much.
I just thought I wanted to get that off my chest.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Being so hot, yet it rains.
Echo Fox's very own Momochi. Seen this guy play all weekend long. Set his buttons. He plays the Father, the Son, and the Holy Saiyan, as you said earlier.
Yeah. We go against his opponent rocking the Android 21 Cell and Super Saiyan Goku. We got, again, Super Saiyan Goku anchors for both teams here.
Yeah. We saw Rival play earlier on stream. I think in his pool match it was. I think Yipes and I were talking about that.
Yeah, I do not recall seeing Rival before now. CEO Daytona'd out. Here's one once more. Adult Gohan, Bardock, Goku from Momochi, Android 21 Cell, Goku. Super Saiyan on both sides.
Super Saiyajin. It's going to be interesting teams for sure. 21, although, has more explosive damage output than many of the other characters in the game. Caught low.
But yeah, just the start of that round, you can tell, I think Momochi, a little bit more experience, obviously. Just waiting to bait out the rival's Goku assist before using his own. Rival didn't really lock him down to ensure that he would block at all.
Yeah, nice confirm from Momochi too. Obviously going to get the harder combo here. Drop him into the assist. Take the... Oh, he was a little high. I think he called the Dragon Rush too early, or the assist too early. And that was his level up that he lost there, right? It's a big loss to him in this matchup. You always want to have that level on Gohan. Dragon Rush. He was trying to down jab.
He got Ian up. Rival keeping the Goku in game. Wow, the jump H hits, but Momochi not ready for it.
It looks like he hit jump L, but then it didn't come out, or stand L, and he was like,
yeah,
oh,
most likely.
I guess I'll do it anyway. He just went for it. Yeah, spend that level 3.
So weak to the corner.
Ooh, empty into the Dragon Rush. About as like, it's so slow, right? That mix-up is so slow, but you're in your mind, you're like, is it going to be left, right, upside down, left, right? Is he going to, oh, exactly. You just get hit by the slowest thing.
You have the whole cinematic to think about what mix-up you got to eat, right? It doesn't feel good.
Yeah, then you get hit by it, you're like, you know what? That was a good idea. You got me. Bar standing M, he counter pokes after, so the normals are always going to reach. One of those characters, great reach on a lot of the limbs. Air dash set up there, looks for the 2H, but Momochi double jumps out. Finds that 6H. Snuff those little leggings he's got on there, like the 80s, like Richard Simmons leggings.
The workout videos.
Yeah.
We'll try to lock him up with the Rebellion Spear, and Gohan says afterwards, Rival not respecting the -1. They're going to get out, but still hasn't been able to mount any offense.
Spend that level 3, of course. I don't. Is he even leveled up yet?
No, he's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's had the opportunity to go on yet.
Whole
Air dash over. One of the big strengths of Gohan is that even if he hits an ID, it makes up from super far. His standing M always reaches right.
Huge horizontal range on those round normals from Gohan, whether it be crouch medium or stand medium.
Yeah, 21 solo. She's got damage, right? With the sparking, she could probably kill Gohan in one hit pretty easily here, I think. Spark, yeah, of course. And with meter to burn, but what's she going to build the 5 bars? Going to spend some of them, drop them here, keep it nice and simple. Level 1, level 3. I feel like he's a big Goku fan. Because if you finish it with that character, I have to imagine it's because you're a Goku fan.
Talked about it. He likes the lore of the team.
He does, yeah. He said in an interview that he kind of likes his team because they're sort of simple, solid characters, but they have the family thing going on, and he thinks that's cool. I think English interview that he did with Born Free a while ago.
Great jump medium as well. We talk about, the jump mediums of Android 21, but Gohan has a pretty potent jump medium himself. It's what started this whole round. The instant
Dragon Rush. This time he gets it. Level up. Oh, he goes for the level 3.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times, him just bypass the level up for the stronger Oki situation.
Yeah, keeps it nice and safe. Plus frames, guard cancel. Man, you see he had so much time to walk back. Air dash loop while. A big drop from Momochi, and he spends the sparking on it. You see him chase him down. He's like, come back over here.
I love it. Holding the vanish and then canceling the recovery into an air dash. Chase down the whiff.
He might be just right outside the corner again. Which is the most dangerous place to be on this mix-up. Backs up. He might have tried to bait sparking.
Yeah, I believe that's exactly what he was looking for there. Respecting the plus frames.
And then the stagger.
Can only stay solid for so long.
Still has sparking available, but he's kind of lost the main assist of his team, right?
You see that just a bunch of backdashes till he saw he was in range for a Rebellion Spear, and then he let it rip.
Yeah, it's such a good move, right? You just immediately take control of the pace of neutral. Air dash H. Guard cancel. Wow, I thought he was going to let it rip. Gohan assist still there. Goes for the vanish. Yeah, and that little stagger, man. It's working out for Momochi so well.
Yeah, waited just the right amount of time. Has 3 bars on deck. He's going to combo afterwards as well. Dragon Rush, Light Rebellion Spirit into another Saiyan Spirit.
Throw the Javelin and finally gets a level on that Gohan.
Mochi looking strong, up 1-0 on Rival. Just has 1 character to go, even though Rival does have Cell and Sparking.
Gets the reflect, runs up behind the assist, walks back, counter poke.
That same timing, right? Just slight delays on all his strings has been cracking Rival open.
Runs up and baits the Sparking. He tried, he backdashed, was still in range. Sparking, but oh! Yeah, I don't think he was ready for it. I think he maybe tried 2H or something.
Yeah, I was looking for the 2H, but got crossed up.
Yeah, it happens to Gohan all the time. Pressure here. Maybe even H-legs? No, vanishes out, holds it, and this is a big hit.
Started off with the elbow drop.
Powers all the way up, feeling that sun that we can't see here in Daytona. Oh, so scary.
Yeah, he whiffed the auto combo and Momochi didn't react with anything. Oftentimes we see the auto combo whiff and the player tries to react, but it's too late.
Yeah, exactly.
Good discipline from Momochi, even though he did get cracked open in the end.
Oh, and that little stagger, every time, it's the same timing he's found that if I just delay a little bit, we're always going to get that hit here against Rival. Level 3. Momochi is going to close it out. Nice clean 2-0 with the strength of some really solid fundamental play, as he often does.
Yeah, really just exploiting the fact that his opponent was not used to that stagger timing. Really, the mix-ups didn't come from the high or low or the cross-ups or anything like that. Most of the hits he got were because he just ran up, staggered the pressure, and was able to crack him open and get in again.
That little delay is so important, right? And he found out, like, if I do this, it's going to hit him every time. Yeah. So, like, each player is different, right? You have to delay more or less against whoever you're playing, whatever their timing is. But he found that perfect timing of, like, if I wait low, it's going to catch him every time, either walking back or jumping or hitting a button or doing whatever.
Yeah.
So that was really excellently played from Momochi. That sets up him in the top 24 losers bracket. She's going to be playing in at 8 p.m., which is right about now. We're going to take a short break. Once we're back, we'll be here with the top 24 to top 8 of Dragon Ball FighterZ here at CEO 2018, the first event on the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying. We'll be back in just a little bit.